Music Access. Alright, there's something you guys have to promise me starting today. I hope you'll all keep this promise, and you know what it is? It's this: not using your age as an excuse. According to a team of researchers at the University of North Carolina in the US, the more you think about your age in a negative light, the more your brain's ability diminishes. So if you keep telling yourselves things like, I keep forgetting things because I'm getting old, or I can't come up with brilliant ideas quickly because I'm getting old, it just might happen. So get these thoughts out of your mind right now. Then we'll be able to fix the habit of giving sorry excuses and also help prevent our brain from deteriorating. The first song you heard today, Sunday, October 11th, 2015, was Time of Our Lives by Pitbull featuring Neo. Now, our Sunday corner, Scribble Scribble, is just that. This corner's for you to think freely and just doodle out your thoughts. It's a chance for you to be honest to yourself and think about what was hard, what was embarrassing, what was a proud moment, etc. from the past week, and share with us anything that's on your mind. Go ahead and share with us, and don't forget to leave your message under the title Scribble. Now here's how you can listen and participate on Music Access. If you have a smartphone, you can download the Arirang Radio app or TuneIn Radio app to listen to our programs and send in your messages. And if you use a computer, just visit www.arirangradio.com/musicaccess to listen to us or leave your messages. Another way you can tune in is through terrestrial DMB, but this is only available for our listeners living on Jeju Island. The frequencies are 88.7 for Jeju City, 88.1 for Seogwipo, and 101.9 for Daejeon. And of course, you all have amazing song requests, so keep them coming infinitely by posting up a message on our message board with your song under the title Request. Now, before we dive into Scribble Scribble, we're going to check out two songs, starting with Chasing Pavements by Adele, followed by Chasing Cars by Snow Patrol. I want to be with you, and if you feel the same, shall we meet here? Will you tell me your story? If you're shy, you can playfully scribble scribble, and if you don't know where to start, you can start with a doodle and scribble scribble. Good job, that's how we'll begin our story. I wanna be with you. Our Sunday corner, Scribble Scribble, is just that. This corner's for you to think freely and just doodle out your thoughts. It's a chance to be honest to yourself and think about what was hard, what was embarrassing, and what was a proud moment from the past week. Go ahead and share with us by writing Scribble Scribble on your title. Now let's go to our first message, which comes from Anne Sophie from Malaysia, saying, ha ha ha, well, I didn't really have much of a holiday, and I didn't go on vacation, just chilled a lot with my parents, an old friend, and spent most of my time watching movies these past 2 weeks. I also celebrated my mom's birthday recently. Happy birthday, mom. And it was really nice chilling on a 2-week holiday doing nothing. But I'm glad to always being able to tune to Music Access now. Benji, do you remember seeing a pic of Jay Park in a bikini that I sent to you via SNS? That's good motivation, right? If Jay Park can do it, so can Benji Bay. Fighting, you sexy thing. Thank you, actually. But I just gotta say, I've worn a sports bra now. Granted, I didn't wear just that because we had standards here at Music Access, and among those standards we can't really show off a lot of skin. That's true. And what Sam brought in for our Tuesday Corner Men in Music, because we did the music challenge, and this past Tuesday I did wear sort of a very feminine garment. I realized, wow, I can't believe people can wear this kind of stuff, because it was like nothing. It covers up nothing. And then, it's just tied around the back. So from the back, if I wasn't wearing a shirt, all you'd see is string. And then I realized, it hit me as I was leaving that day. Sam said he was going to buy me a sports bra, and he bought me a bikini. I just realized that. He said, okay, I'll get you a sports bra, and we'll get you something that'll go past your midriff. But then he couldn't find something that would fit, because, my body is not a very, it's a big body. And then, so, he says, okay, so I'll get this, and then I put it on, and it barely covers everything. Then I'm going home, and it's like a bikini top or something, and I was like, wow, so people can actually wear this kind of stuff. That's pretty interesting. And then I realized there is a need to appreciate the fact that people can wear this kind of stuff. Those of you who can pull this look off, or rather, yeah, I salute you very, very much. And, if J Park can do it, why not me? Just gotta bulk up, get a little bit more, cut like J Park, get the six-pack abs and all that stuff. Then we'll get rolling on that sexy goodness. That's weird, but no, it's fine. Alright, so we're gonna check out 2 songs before we move on, starting with Crazy by Gnarls Barkley, a classic song, followed by the song Mylene of the USA Wants to Hear, Tattoo by Jordan Sparks. We just heard Crazy by Gnarls Barkley, followed by Tattoo by Jordan Sparks. Classic songs. Also, side note, if I'm going to recommend another song, Gnarls Barkley has a great song called Gone Daddy Gone. That's a pretty awesome song. And Jordan Sparks also has a great song with Chris Brown featured on the track. It's a song called No Air. You guys might know it. It was pretty famous back in the day. Tell me how I'm supposed to be with no air, no air. It's a really good song. Go check them out. It's good. Alright, so continuing on, you're listening to Music Access and our corner, Scribble Scribble, where we go over the memorable events that happened to you this week. Don't just go over them in your head, but try writing down your feelings by jotting down your thoughts comfortably, just like you're doodling. And our next message comes from myself from the Philippines, saying, hello, DJ Benji. Just want to ask some random questions. If you weren't in BIG, which group would you like to be in, and what position would you like to be? A leader, a lead main dancer, lead main vocal, etc. And what popular K-pop song you wish was written by you, or did you wish was produced for BIG? I want a definitive answer. Thanks for answering in advance. And I'm going to give you a very vague answer. If I wasn't in BIG, I actually can't really imagine a group that I'd be in. It's weird for me to picture being in a group because, when a group is debuted, there's a lot of planning that goes into it. They don't just put people together. They put people together. They kind of try to match them up and all that stuff. And then so when you come out, it's ideally a group that can only exist in that form, in that way, with those people. So for me to go into another group, I think it wouldn't really, a different question would be, which group would I fit in? Or in which group would I be able to go in and still have, to a certain extent, a kind of, I'd be able to help it? And the answer to that is I can't really picture myself in another group. I think they're all great groups. Although I think it would be awesome to, if I had a chance to, is stop by AOMG. I think AOMG's got some really, really good music going on. They know the trends. Sam and Chi-Town Music. Shout out to Sam. There's a lot of people doing really, really great music here in Korea. And if I had a chance to collab with them or work with them, learn and work, I think it would be really, really awesome. So I think that is, if I was a group that I'd like to be able to participate in, that's the group. And I'd still want to be a singer, I think. Dancing is cool. I don't want to be a leader, I'll lead myself, thank you, when I'm not going to lead, 4 other guys, because leading is hard. And then a leader main vocal, I don't know, whatever is good for the situation. I think that's what I'll go with. And then a K-pop song did I wish was produced for BIG. Actually, if there was a song like that, I would have to say, I don't know, it's weird. It's like really, really weird to think about it. But I like all the songs that they are as now. Although, if I did have a chance, I'd want to get a song that had some R&B groove mixed on it. You know, I think Justin Bieber's new track is cool, but a long time ago, Chris Brown's Run It, that's like a song that I really, really wanted to try out. You know, it's just one of those real, like, it's one of those bangers, you know what I mean? You know, he's dropping heat, spitting fire on the beat, and it was really one of those songs that influenced me to sing in music. So, yeah, a song like that would be really awesome. Alright, so there I answered your questions, and now we're going to let me take a quick break by checking out two awesome songs, starting with Hey There Delilah by the Plain White T's, another classic song, followed by the song Ryoko of Japan requested Officially Missing You by Tamiya, another classic song. Wow! We just heard Hey There Delilah by the Plain White T's, followed by Officially Missing You by Tamiya. And it's time to go to our next message for our Scribble Scribble Corner. And we have Yunita Swinyo from Indonesia saying, Benji, cheesy message for you. Yo, Muji Zappa, I talk with some of my friends about our favorite DJ in Arirang Radio. Of course, I am hashtag Team Benji. They said I will never skip Music Access, and I said, haha, of course, why should I? Music Access is part of my daily needs. My cousin told me to consume vitamin B, but I don't drink it. Do you know why? Because I have my own vitamin B. This vitamin is really good for my health because it makes me happy. It's good for my heart and my mind as well, and always turns up my mood and brightens my day. Do you get what I mean with this vitamin V? Vitamin brownie. Nope. Yes, it's you, Benji. Oh my gosh, this is so cheesy, but I think it's okay since you love cheese so much, right, Benji? Ha! 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 Oh, that's a sweet note. Thank you for writing that. You know, it was really funny the other day. I was, you know, watching a program and they talked about vitamins. And when someone calls you a vitamin, guys, that's a really, really, really good compliment. It's something about, I don't know how to phrase it. It's a very, you know, touching thing. And thank you so much for that, first of all. You know, I do try to be the best vitamin that I can in life. And even if I can't always be the most healthy person, you know that. I'm always there for you. And tell your cousin he should get his own vitamin B as well, you know. I think the more vitamins that you guys eat, the healthier you will become. So if he's taking his real vitamin B, then we've got vitamin B swaggerific. That's right, and that was a cheesy joke. So we're both cheesy on the same level. I like cheese. Now we're going to check out two songs requested by our listeners, starting with the song Darcy of the USA requested 안녕하세요, Hello by B.I.G., followed by the song Lani of the Philippines requested You and I by Ailey. We just heard 안녕하세요, Hello by B.I.G., followed by You and I by Ailey, and we're continuing on with more messages for Scribble Scribble. Our next message comes from Vicky Vo from the USA saying, Hi Benji, how are you today? I can't really think of anything to say, but I hope you're having a really great day. I'm feeling really tired, but I have to go do homework. I'll be doing homework while listening to MA. So Benji, can you blow me a kiss? Love you, Benji. Blow me one last kiss. I don't know how me kissing on the radio is going to help you do homework. I'm just saying it would be much better if I gave you a lot of, you know, good words. For example, delirious, disadvantageous, homework, home, meditation noises. But yeah, Vicky Vo, I'm sure you'll be able to do homework really awesome. So good luck, and alright, now we're going to check out two more songs, starting with the song Rebecca of Brazil requested 흔들리고 있어 by C-Clown, and Bearwan of Turkey wants to hear 오늘부터 우리는 Me Gustas Too by Girlfriend. And it's the end of our first hour. Right after a short break, we'll continue on with Scribble Scribble in the second hour, introducing your messages and thoughts. Tony of Italy requested the song Fools by Troye Sivan, but we actually only have Wild, so we're going to play Wild by Troye Sivan and be right back. You're listening to Music Access with me, Benji of B.I.G., and our first song starting off the second hour of our show for Sunday, October 11th, was Waiting on the World to Change by John Mayer. Throwback! Now, of course, here's how you can listen and participate on Music Access. You can download the Arirang Radio or TuneIn Radio app on your smartphone, and you can also send us messages through the app using the comment function. You can also listen to us by visiting our website, www.arirangradio.com/musicaccess, and leave your messages there on our message board. Another way you can tune in is through terrestrial DMB, but this is only available for our listeners living on Jeju Island. The frequencies are 88.7 for Jeju City, 88.1 for Seogwipo, and 101.9 for Daejeong. Now, before we continue on, we're going to check out two songs, starting with the song Rehab by Amy Winehouse, followed with Beautiful Girls by Sean Kingston. We just heard Rehab by Amy Winehouse, followed by Beautiful Girls by Sean Kingston. Now, of course, you're listening to the second hour of Music Access for Sunday, and our Sunday Corner Scribble, which is just like Music Access, using Music Access, not musing Music Access, as a big notepad. Just as you jot down your ideas, thoughts, and what's been on your mind without thinking much, you can send them in to us here so we can all share. It'll be your messages filling up this corner, so feel free to jot what's on your mind and make sure to leave it under the title, Scribble. And our next message for our Scribble Corner comes from Darcy Ann from the USA. It's kind of long. It says, this past Saturday I went out with friends for another friend's birthday party. After dinner, we found ourselves at a mystery room fun place at a local mall that allows groups to try and figure out who done it based upon clues they receive. I have not done something like this in a long time. I had to laugh because when I took part in a whodunit at my campus theater, I received a player card that says I was mute. Since I was mute, I couldn't very well tell people that, and it was fun watching people's expressions when I couldn't say anything or explain myself. Oh, and there's something I want to say to Benji and all the MA staff. I stand by what I posted a few weeks ago. I think the loser for the competition corner on MA should have to wear a tuxedo, vest and all, just like a gentleman, but the suit jacket can be taken off once we see the full shot. What do you think about this penalty? Take care, Benji, Darcy, Ann. And then in regards to what she posted about a tuxedo, we had some comments under the post saying, my love for K-pop, how about a skirt? Hahaha. And Missy Fee saying, I agree, I wouldn't care who lost, especially since it's Benji and Sam's competition, but both would look totally dashing in a tux. Do you know, okay, we'll say this. A tuxedo. First of all, I don't have a tuxedo at home. Sam probably has a tuxedo. I'm not 100% sure, but I assume he does. But renting a tuxedo, getting it out here, we just did a sports bra, but a sports bra is not crazy expensive. It's a reasonable amount of money, but it's not, super expensive. But getting a tuxedo, renting a tuxedo, doing that whole shebang, then on radio wearing a tuxedo, this is just my personal opinion. A skirt, okay, girls' skirts, we can do that. A girl halter top or overalls or something, we can do that. But then when it comes to a tux needs to be worn for a special occasion. I don't know how many of you have seen the movie, it rhymes with Bingsman, where manners maketh man, it's that movie. A tuxedo, I feel like, should be worn to a very high-class event, and it means high class when other people are wearing tuxedos, although that wouldn't make sense that why it's a penalty, because, you have to do all that stuff, then no, it makes sense as a penalty now that I think about it, but a tuxedo is, I think, a little bit of a stretch. What do you guys think? Let me know on our message board. And then, whodunit, that sounds like a lot of fun. Back in high school, we played a game called Mafia, and so how it works is you have a mafia, 2 mafia members, 2 policemen, and an angel based on the number of people that are playing. Usually you need a decent-sized group of maybe, 8 people, 9 people. And then, mafia try to, take one person out. Then, the police try to find out who the mafia is. And the angel can save someone. And it's actually a really fun game, but I think the best part about that game is the narrator. When it comes to any whodunit or, who committed the crime kind of game, and when you have to find out, the narrator is the most important person in the game. They need to be able to explain the situation in an entertaining and funny manner. So guys, if you have no idea what I'm talking about but are interested in playing that game, go ahead and search the term Mafia Group Game on the search engine sites. I believe you should be able to find the solution, and if you have fun with friends, try it out. It's really fun with a lot of friends as long as y'all are chill. And like I said, the narrator is fun. Moving on, we're going to check out 2 more songs, starting with the song 눈, 코, 입 by Taeyang, followed by the song 예뻐졌다 by Park Boram featuring Zico. We just heard the song 눈, 코, 입 by Taeyang, followed by 예뻐졌다 by Park Boram featuring Zico. And while I was listening to the song, guess what I just realized? Park Boram has done a collab with 2 out of the 3 rappers in Block B. She did a collab with Zico on this track. She did a collab with Park Young on their recent track, which means now all she has to do is a collab with P.O. for a track, and then she's, done a collab with all the members of Block B. This randomly struck me while I was thinking about it, and yeah, interestingly enough, it's pretty cool. Our next message for our Scribble Corner comes from Mylene from the USA, saying, "Hi Benji, how's the weather in Korea these days? There was a lot of rain here a few days ago, so I got sick and ran a fever. Even though I don't feel good, I still do my best to tune in, and I hope you don't get sick like me. Have a good day, Benji." First of all, I can't believe you got sick. Running a fever I think is the worst feeling in the world. The kind of dizziness and not being able to really want to do anything and not being able to do anything more like. Now that you are getting better, make sure that you're still taking care of yourself. Eat a lot of vitamins, eat a lot of the, get enough of your vitamin B, if you know what I'm saying. But, please feel better. And then the weather in Korea, it's actually getting really chilly in the morning and night now. So, in the morning, I actually went... I started jogging a little bit more recently in the morning, trying to make some time for that, getting a little bit in shape and health reasons. And it's like, I wore, what do you call it? Like a tank top, a sleeveless tee, and then a long sleeve tee, and then a hoodie on top. And it was actually kind of like it was just right when I started running. Like, that's how chilly it is. And then at night, you actually kind of need to wear something relatively heavy because the outside weather where at least our dorm is kind of chilly. It's pretty chilly actually, and I'm still getting used to it. Eventually I'm sure the midday it's going to get cold. But then as it is now, it's a very, very, chilling experience, and I'm pretty sure, maybe in a month or two, we're going to be able to see our breath, doing the, and then having the, the steam or the ice crystals or whatever it is coming out. And that'll be cool. But, as it is, it's getting a little chilly. So, of course, we got to work out even harder. Because the chillier it gets, that means the more my body goes into hibernation mode, in which case, fat tends to stick more easily to my bones. Yes, it's a work in progress. Alright, we're going to check out 2 more songs as we continue on with our program, starting with the song 공허의 Empty by Winner, followed by 단발머리 by AOA. We just heard 공허의 Empty by Winner, followed by 단발머리. The English title is Short Hair by AOA. I like AOA. Anyways, moving on. Our next message for our Scribble Corner comes from Andrea Kett from Australia, saying, "Something bad happened to me a few days ago. I had an important phone call to make to sort out an appointment. I really hate those phone calls when they tell you to press a number 1 to 5 for the service you want. Then you sit still while you're put on hold. It felt like I was on hold for a lifetime. I started to get impatient as I tapped my pencil, and then when a voice said, 'Thank you for your patience on hold,' I thought, yes, gosh, finally. But I was still on hold for a further 10 minutes. Sighs. I started to scribble on my notepad and letter to pass the boredom. What about you, Benji? Do you hate being put on hold?" Well, you know me, I never get put on hold. No, that's a joke. But, I don't really have a lot of phone calls to make to sort out appointments, so I never really get put on hold that much. But, I remember a long time ago when I was back in Seattle and I was little, and my dad would get put on hold. He'd put the speaker down, and then, you just do whatever. I think that's a really, really good method for it, because you can never really be sure how long you'll be put on hold. It's just very, you assume it'll be, a short time, but you never know. So what I'd recommend the next time you get put on hold, this is my recommendation. So what you do is you put it on speaker so you can hear the music going out or whatever. Thank you for your patience. We'll be right with you shortly. And the music goes out. Put it on speaker so you can hear it. Then go do something. Something that's not loud. It's like, don't go cooking a meal for yourself unless it's like a microwave meal. But, watch the TV or, play a game. It's something to pass the time while you wait. Definitely don't wait on the auspicious idea that, they'll pick up the phone anytime soon, because in my experience, that never happens ever. It takes time, not because they're intentionally trying to, answer a call, but they have a lot of customers, and, it just, as they work through each customer, eventually they'll get to you. It just takes that little bit of time. So put it on speaker, get some music, just chill, and then when they answer it, be answering in a cheerful voice, because, those people are working hard, too. Alright, so we're going to continue on with 2 more songs, starting with the song Oh Ah Yeah by Mamamoo, followed with the song 그렇게 됐어 by Fly to the Sky. We just heard Oh Ah Yeah by Mamamoo. Love that song, love the group, followed by the song 그렇게 됐어 by Fly to the Sky. Love the song, love the group. Awesome people. Alright, so we're going to continue on with another message. This one comes from Yuko from Japan, saying, what is something you love to hear? What about something you love to say? I'll say it for you, just tell me. Let's see. Something I love to hear? Wow, this is really delicious. Wow, you cook really well. And something that I love to say? This tastes really good. Those are 2 things that I love to hear and say, and they're both related to food. And until you eat my food, I don't think you can say that. So I guess you gotta come over and eat my food sometime soon. Alright, so thanks so much everyone for sending in your messages to Scribble Scribble. Remember, if you want to write in for our corner, go ahead and post up a message on our message board under the title Scribble Scribble, and we'll have awesome happy times here on Sunday. Now, as we continue on, we're going to check out 2 more songs, both classic, old, way back in the day, starting with Bad Day by Daniel Powder, followed with Promiscuous by Nelly Furtado featuring Timbaland. And it's time to say goodbye. Hope y'all are having a great weekend. Our last song for today is What Goes Around Comes Around by Justin Timberlake. This was Benji of B.I.G., and as always, I'll be back.